Subscribe to my channel before we start this story. I never thought one single night could tear apart everything I had spent years carefully building. My marriage, my good name, the perfect image everyone admired, all of it collapsed instantly. Daniel, my husband, was gentle, dependable, faithful, the kind of man everyone said I was lucky to have. And they were right. But deep inside, I was craving something I couldn't explain. I missed the adrenaline, the danger, that electric feeling of being wanted like I once was. So when Ethan showed up, confident, magnetic, and dangerously charming, I let myself drift toward it. It began small. Innocent jokes, a few playful texts, late-night calls that lasted way too long. Then eventually a plan to meet at a private get-together hosted by a friend. That night, I told Daniel I was going to charity function. I had no idea he would actually follow me. The event was held in this huge, luxurious estate on the edge of the city, glowing with soft lighting, laughter everywhere, music floating through the air, champagne glasses clinking quietly. Ethan was already waiting when I walked in, and when our eyes locked, everything else, my vows, my guilt, my life, all vanished in one breath. The entire night felt dangerous, and I convinced myself I could keep it under control. He leaned close and whispered teasingly, "You're sure he doesn't suspect anything?" I laughed like it was no big deal. He trusts me too much to ever doubt me. Those words ended up being the thing that destroyed me. I assumed I was being slick, hidden, but Daniel already knew. He had seen the erased messages. He had listened to the late calls. He stayed quiet, not because he was clueless, but because he was planning. When Ethan and I went upstairs, the party noise faded into a distant echo. My heart was racing, not because of romance, but because of the forbidden thrill of crossing a line I knew I shouldn't. Then suddenly the door opened. Daniel stood there, not angry. That would have been easier. His calm expression was terrifying. Behind him were several people, friends, colleagues, even his sister. My entire world froze. Ethan stepped back immediately. I felt every drop of blood leave my face. I tried to speak, to explain, but Daniel lifted his hand, stopping me without saying a word. In his other hand was his phone, open, revealing every message, every picture, every lie. His voice was steady and low. "I didn't come here for excuses. I came to let you know I already know everything." He connected his phone to the speakers. My voice flooded the room. Every laugh, every whispered secret, every reckless confession. He'll never find out. He trusts me completely. Sometimes I don't even know why I married him. I feel alive with you. Every sentence felt like a knife, destroying the image everyone had of me. The sweet wife, the loyal friend, the perfect woman. I watched Daniel's face change, sympathy turning into disgust, confusion turning into judgment. Tears streamed down my face. I begged, "Please stop." But he let everything play until the very last word. Silence followed, thick and suffocating. When he finally spoke, his tone was controlled. "You said you felt alive with someone else. I hoped this was worth losing our marriage for." There was no cruelty in his voice, and that made it hurt even more. The room felt smaller, tighter. Ethan didn't know what to do. Someone eventually let him out. No one defended me. No one told Daniel he was wrong. I reached for him, desperate just to be seen, but he stepped back like my touch could burn him. "Don't," he said, eyes filled with the pain I caused. "You weren't thinking about me when you lied. Don't think of me now." The shame crushed me. I had never felt so exposed in my life. He walked away, leaving me surrounded by people who now saw the real truth. Not the victim, not the devoted wife. Just a liar caught in her own trap. The music downstairs had stopped, the laughter gone. Only whispers remained, and they were all about me. Women who once admired me looked away. Men who once respected me avoided my gaze. I sank onto the floor, hiding my face in my hands, wishing I could disappear, wishing I could reverse time, even just 1 hour. But it was already too late. Every secret I tried to bury was now dragged into the open under the harsh light of reality. And Daniel, the man who loved me, trusted me, gave me his whole heart, walked away without even glancing back. That night didn't just end my marriage. It destroyed the version of myself I spent years pretending to be. The illusion of control, the illusion of being untouchable, the illusion of safety. I thought I was untouchable. I was wrong.